Hello everyone, my name is Roya and today I'm coming to you with a video about basically, if you're not familiar, about this time last year, it was kind of being said, you know, some people were saying, why is reading political? Why did reading have to become political? And of course, everyone else was explaining why, because of course, reading is automatically political. So ever since then, I've had a little bit of a video series going on my Instagram showing basically a fantasy book with no overt political point it's trying to make and showing how it's still political. When it comes to books in modern day, you know, set in modern day, you know, we have things like this book about a girl who switches schools to have better opportunities, and this book about two best friends growing up in Iran who are from different backgrounds. And these, even though these are really simple stories, they bring up a lot of political issues that shouldn't really even be political because they're just about human rights. They bring up things about like racism and immigration and all of that. But the same is true for fantasy books. They can be a small story about just whatever random thing going on in somebody's life, and it's still a commentary on how our society works. So I'm going to show you a few books here as examples, and this is definitely not the only examples I could even remotely think of. I could think of so many. So this is probably not going to be the first video, you know, the only video that I make of this topic. I'm probably going to come up with more videos for this because there are so many good examples here. But in short, here are some books that are fantasy books that, without any overt political point they're trying to make, that are still a very good example of why reading is automatically political no matter what the book is. The Night and the Moth and Upon a Starlit Tide. These books are both about a woman being kept ignorant of what is really going on so that she can be manipulated by other people. Blood Song by Anthony Ryan. The setting of this book revolves largely around a religious persecution that's going on, that basically anybody who does not subscribe to the predominant religion of this world is getting persecuted. And that includes like people who are just atheist or anti-theist or agnostic or whatever, like people who just don't believe in that. We all can think of at least one, if not many, stories about a girl who dresses as a boy to join the army or become a knight or whatever the thing is that she's trying to do, because people throughout history, countless people, have really done that. But what about girl dresses as girl to become a witch? Because countless people throughout history have also done this. This girl has to basically hide the fact that she has no boobs and that she has a penis, basically because even though she is a girl, others might not see it that way, and they would, like, at best kick her out of being a witch or whatever, and she really wants to be a witch. Servant of Earth, this is a story that revolves a lot around political intrigue anyway, but the thing that I kind of wanted to take away from this was the fact that primarily a lot of the characters in this are fae, and they don't age, they don't get old and die or anything. So the person who is the tyrant king of this world has been oppressing people for hundreds of years, and before anybody had the guts to stop him. And you cannot tell me that that is not political. So anyway, those are the books that I wanted to talk about for this video. Please let me know what examples you might have and what recommendations you might have in the comments. And if you've read any of these books and have any thoughts on them, please let me know in the comments as well. And I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!